What's up, y'all boys? I got something that we just put on my heart that I want to share. You know what I'm saying? I want to share it to y'all. I want to give y'all hopefully a little encouragement. You know, just like my testimony from God and working out. Well, for God and for working out, like my journey, how it's been. So I'm just going ahead and get into it. I started working out when I was 11, 12 years old. And I always been like a small kid, you know. I was tall, but I was skinny. I was strangling, and I ain't had no muscle on me. I had no muscle to me until like, I remember because I was moving. My brother was like, you gotta do some push-ups. You can't help me move all this. And you're not doing no push-ups. I don't know if this messed up on which color. He was like, you can't help me move if you ain't doing no push-ups. You're not getting stronger. So, you know, start doing some push-ups. So I did like 10 push-ups that day, then I stopped. Then boom, one day I saw my brother working out. And I was like, you know, I'm going ahead and work out. Mind you, I'm like 11, 12, so he doing 25 push-ups, and I'm struggling to do 10. So, but I'm getting it in though. I'm doing my push-ups. About like a couple weeks later, I was doing 20 push-ups at the age of 11, 12. Like, I was doing 20 push-ups, and I think about this crazy, because I just saw a video, Rakai, and he couldn't even do 10 push-ups. And bro, I was like, nah, bro. But that's besides the point. He said they continued. No, it didn't. Because I stopped working out. Once my brother moved out, I stopped working out. And yeah, I was just lazy for a long period of time. Then come 8th grade, I started running track, so now I'm back working out. Well, let me backtrack a little bit. So 11, either I was 11 or 12, I was working out. And I had gym class every day in school. So regardless, I'm getting a workout in, like every single day. And that was gym class was consistent for 3 years, so I was just constantly working out every single day, regardless of me being knowing of it. You know, and I just thank God for that, because like, I wasn't even knowing what I was doing, but I was doing it. You know, I knew that, okay, I got gym class, okay, my brother told me to do push-ups, okay, all right. But I didn't know that I was constantly building myself. I didn't know that I was doing that. So, yeah, fast forward, 8th grade, I run track. I think I was one of the hardest workers. I don't think nobody who ran track with me back then gonna see this video, but I was one of the hardest workers. I didn't get to run because I didn't have my physical. I didn't get to participate in one track meet. Then once I got my physical, COVID-19 happened, shut everything down. I stopped working out. I think from that time period, from like 8th grade, from when COVID happened, and the whole year in 9th grade, I probably did like 20 push-ups, bro. For a year, I only did like 20 push-ups. Fast forward, 10th grade, I wear my middle school track hoodie to school one day. I ain't working out, I ain't worked out in so many days. And the track coach walked up to me. He like, you ran track? I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, bet, I'm gonna hit up the middle school track coach. I'm gonna hear about you. I'm gonna get back with you tomorrow. So I was like, okay, cool. Next day come, he like, you on the team? You know, we got practice coming up. You know, we get ready. Woo. So I go home, but I'm doing push-ups, sit-ups, squats. I'm doing it all. And since it had been a while since I worked out, I can only do like 10 push-ups in a row. So I come back to it. And the first 15 minutes of that track practice was good. After that, bro, I was gassed. I was depleted, bro. I was gassed out. But the thing was, I didn't give up. So, yeah, first track meet was horrible. I ended up coming in last place. Next track meet after that, well, nah. I'm gonna go to the next practice after that. The next practice after that, I was so pissed off at myself, and I was beating myself up constantly. That every practice, I was trying to give it my all. Like I was actually like putting in the work for real. And next track meet after that, I went from last place, which was like 7th place, to I think 4th place. But my first track meet was I ran 400, and that was not my race. So then they put me back at 800. And I got 4th place, and you know 800 got a lot of people. Like I think 800 got like 12 people. So for me to come in, I think 5th place at that time was crazy. And then next track me after that, 4th. Next track me after that, 3rd. They kept on building up to the point where I was top 25 in my city for a track. Then the school closed down. And I was supposed to go to state, but coach said that it was only relays, and I did not run 4x8. I only did 800. So when the day come for state qualifiers, which I could have been at, I get hit with the next day I showed up. One of my track teammates, he was like, bro, where was you at yesterday? I was like, coach said it was relays. I don't run relays. He was like, bro, you still could have showed up. He was like, bro, where's Colin there? Like, where is he? You got his number, call him. But ain't nobody had your number, because I was low key. You know what I'm saying? I'm low key. I'm not. I ain't too quick to give out my number. I give you my IG, but I ain't too quick to give out my number. But yeah. So that was the reps. That was reps for that. I stopped working out again. I think. Yeah, the school shut down. I did online school the next year. But in between that time, I was feeling down. Like a whole lot of stuff was happening. Like, bro, I'm blue. Like, I don't even know why I'm here no more. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know why I didn't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? I can't say it because it's YouTube, but like, I didn't want to be here. So one day I saw a video and it was like, if you want to know your purpose, like, you got a purpose for you living. Like, there's a purpose for your life. Just pray to God about it and you'll see. So I asked him, what's my purpose? Like what is my purpose? And so I asked him what's my purpose, and he didn't answer it right away. But I think like a couple days later, I was just in my bed. I was laying there, and I was like, I think I could be a great boxer. I feel like I can win at boxing. And then it just took off from there. Like, I told people about it. They were like, yeah, okay, yeah, all right. It's still that way to this day, bro. It's still people who laugh at me when I say it. But even back then, bro, I was not persistent with it. So I had told people I wanted to be a real estate agent. I did not want to be no real estate agent. I ain't gonna lie, it was just a facade. But I was working out every day, and I was trying to prove a point silently. Like, I was trying to tell people that I didn't want to be a real estate agent. I wanted to be a boxer. And I was hoping that they remembered it, and then see me working out and be like, okay, so you serious about it? That didn't happen until like 3 years later. Well, no, not 3 years. Until like a year later, like, cause I was putting in the work consistently. I've been working out consistently since I was 16. So yeah, and I'm just now expanding. I've been the same size. Like 16, 17, I was the same size. I started getting big when I was 18. Now I'm 19, and you know what I'm saying? I got some muscle on me. But yeah, those are it. I was working out consistently when I was 16. Started looking at videos, how to get in your boxing stance, how to throw a jab, how to throw a right hook, how to throw a straight right hand. You know what I'm saying? Just doing different things to try to learn. And I'm still doing it to this day. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, 17. I'm doing online school now. I'm still not really enthusiastic about it. I'm still wishy-washy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to school. I got, like, the whole thing was that since I did it in 9th grade, I could do it in 11th grade. I could do online school in 11th grade, which I did not want to do. So I was like, you know what? If I can't conform to my ways, I'm not gonna try to do it. So I didn't really go to school like that, and I almost failed. It was crazy, I almost failed that year. And I didn't even care if I was gonna fail or not. Because the girl I was talking to at the time, she was in 10th grade, I was in 11th. But the way our birthday is set up, it's like if I turn one age, she gonna turn it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't really care if I fail or not. I'm just gonna get it out the way, you know. I'm gonna be with her. We gonna graduate together. At that point in time, I didn't think nobody cared about me. I didn't even think God cared about me. And I was a self-proclaimed Christian, but I really wasn't in my, bro, I was so dark and down there them days, bro. Like, oh my goodness. If y'all would have saw me, I had dreads and everything, bro. Like, you look like my life was fine, but it wasn't, bro. I promise you, it wasn't. My mental health was all types of messed up. So fast forward, I go to a different, I end up passing a year because I locked in at the end. Like, I had like 3 weeks left, and I had over 100 assignments due in different classes. Like, I remember I had 7 classes and all of them had 2 parts, and I was not doing my work. So I had some of it done in part A, but in part B, none of it was done. So I'm just going through assignments. Like, I'm turning in anything, and they sending it back like, this is not what I asked for. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. So, okay, fine. I ended up doing that. I ended up passing. But my English grade was real low, so they ended up having to put me in another class my 12th grade year. I had to take 2 English classes, but one was online, and another was in person. So yeah, 12th grade come, and I cut off my life, because I'm like, I'm done with that pass. I don't want to deal with that no more. You know, there was real trying, it was real testing, you know what I mean? So I cut them off. My mom was so happy, but it hurt to cut them dreads off. I'm not even talking about mentally, I'm talking about physically, like it hurt. Made me not want to get dreads again, and I'm not. But yeah, 12th grade come, I ended up having a good year, you know. I'm still working out consistently. So my first day I'm in it, my first day of class, everybody just, it's first day of class. My first day of class because I started late. So everybody like just looking at the new kids, see what he gonna do, see who he gonna be with, see who he gonna, but I wasn't around nobody. I was always quiet, I was always to myself. And they was thinking like, okay, what he on? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been 5 months and I ain't seen him talking to nobody. He's sitting by himself at lunch willingly. Like, I could have sat by plenty of people. I just didn't want to. It got to the point I didn't even go to prom. I didn't even take no high school, senior heads. I did not do that. Because I was just so mad. I was mad. I was upset. I was like, bruh, I'm just go to school, graduate. I don't even want to make no friends. They can forget about me. I don't really care. They don't really care for me. I don't really care for them. So yeah, Then I went to go practice with the track team. I had intentions of making the team, but that was just like, nah. That was the first time I got hit with the I was too old. I was 18. They was like, oh, you too old, and your times is matching with the people who's starting to run track now. But they was like, you can run with the track team, though. Like, you can practice with us. No, I was like, no. I practiced with them like one more time after that. I hit the weight room with them, and then I just stopped. So I'm in there. I'm still doing my push-ups. I'm still doing my sit-ups. I'm still practicing boxing. I'm still doing all this. I met people at my high school that I went to, my 12th grade year, who was doing like mixed martial arts, like who was on the wrestling team. One dude was doing MMA. He just had an amateur fight. Shout out to you if you're watching this, bro. You know who you are. And yeah, it was just motivating. But along that way in my grade year, I had a car accident with my mom, and we used to do Uber Eats. So they just cut off all the money. So, but yeah. And that whole way, God like protecting me, I ain't gonna lie. I got to the point my 8th grade year, I was carrying a Bible in my backpack every day. I ain't gonna lie, cause I ain't know what was gonna happen, you know, cause it happened all of a sudden. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was nervous. I was doing this, I was doing that. It was crazy. That I just kept building my relationship with God. And here I am. I've been working out consistently. I'm trying to be consistent with God, you know. He answered some prayers. Some prayers got on hold, but, you know, still holding on to it. But yeah, this low-key turned to another type of video. But I appreciate y'all. If y'all stay tuned in this video, I don't know what I want y'all to comment. Just comment, I don't know. Yeah, comment, I don't know. Or comment, hey, or thanks. Just do whatever, bro. I'm going to end this because it be taking me a long time to edit. So, I'm going to see y'all boys later. I probably got a new outro. I don't know.